Where's BlackShadow? Can you invite BlackShadow in here?
Sure.
Gonna need him.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning or good evening.
Howdy. I can hear repeating somehow, some way.
Oh, someone has it open.
Oh, I've got my own stream open. That was why. That explains it all. Hello. I was like, I'm here.
Hey, everybody.
I was like, I think it's you. Then I heard myself like, "This got to be it." Yeah. Hi all. Jeepers, professionalism at its finest.
I just woke up, so.
You have an
do not look good.
excuse. I don't.
So I've got everything ready to go. And why don't we just kick it off with Lannister? Why don't you introduce us to the tournament and tell us all about why you are making it?
So this tournament is kind of a ode to the competitive nature of a lot of my friends, and it came down to a lot of us just being salty. What do I mean by that is, we would all be like, oh, got 3 strong players at the table, 1 person at the table, up, ruined our whole tournament. What if everybody knew what they were doing? So we came together and okay, let's make a tournament where everybody knows what they're doing. Now no one will have it. So
I have an immediate objection then. What am I doing in this?
Oh, you're here to torpedo someone. So.
Oh right, yeah, I see. You probably. I don't know. We've still not played a competitive game against each other. We tried. But...
Yeah, absolutely.
Somehow I got dragged into this. I don't know how.
So yeah, this is just like a bunch of friends, rivals, competitors, all just coming together to have one really nice, good competition. This is why we call it the Salt Throne, because all of us are highly competitive, highly salty, always having excuses why we lose. And now nobody has any excuses. Everybody knows what they're doing, and we're here to see which Salt Throne.
Nice. Yeah, so I'm also in this tournament, though I probably shouldn't be. I'm not as salty as you guys, but I'm definitely going to be having a good time.
I've tried to work on myself. I've tried to improve myself on that front, trying to be, we had several streams of me trying to be a bit more chilled and such, because it is easy to get drawn into it. Like, at its nature, this is a very kind of, this can be a pretty social game. But yeah, if people want to take this kind of a bit more seriously, and there is a lot of variables that can happen, definitely people can get a little bit aggrieved when certain things happen which are not in their control. That's not to say that that's not going to happen anyways. I mean, it's a multiplayer game. Stuff happens, kids, and you just have to kind of live and get on with it. But sometimes it helps you, and sometimes it doesn't. So, do you want to quickly explain what the structure is going to be, Lannister, for this competition?
So this is still in the works right now, but essentially it's going to be groups of 4. So there'll be 8 people per group.
Groups of 8. 4
groups of 8. Yeah. 4 groups of 8, 32 people.
32 people. Top 2 will advance. I haven't fully decided yet if we'll have a third individual advance, but I'll basically.
Okay.
So I'll have the full set.
All right, well, why don't we just get to it? I have the Wheel of Fortune up here, ready to go. So,
he's up on
the
players.
There it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, so here we go. Alpha Nova, Heretic, Luna, Patience, Elisar, Lannister, Frank, Wade, Evie Bomb, Dot, I Need Shipping, Drazo, GBX, Cheesable, Badger, DS, Gristlepuff, Josh Wag, Shea Guevara. After last time, are we really inviting him back? No, I'm just kidding. Sneaker Dead, Felkdav, Low Green Ghouls, Holy Boss, Dinosaur, Link, Shaynonymous, Pickle Rick, West, me, BlackShadow, Haboot, and Zazabu. That is our 32, and yeah, should we get going? Are you going to be entering these?
I will be entering the names into the groups. I would. I don't know if you're going to do it group by group, or if we do I think we should probably draw it like name for A, name for Group B, Group C. That way it splits it all up.
Yeah,
so there's
let's
no...
do that. Sure.
We'll do it that way.
Sure.
Alright, cool.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. So
I think-
we're on Group A so far. So
I think the most exciting thing is every group is going to be a group of death. So
Yeah, there's no escaping that.
yeah.
There's no escaping that.
all right, guys, shall we do it?
Yep.
Mhm.
All right, here we go. Spin number 1. The person who's going to be in Group A, position 1, or the first player, is Holy Boss. Congratulations, Holy Boss. Woo!
Whoop, whoop.
All right. So we're gonna move over to the next group, right, to do this. So
Yep.
let me click my
So-
things. Group B. All right, the player in A position. Are you ready, BlackShadow? Do you have it all?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm
You're
ready to
good?
rock and
All
roll.
right, cool. Let's go. And this should be on the screen as you guys are watching it. so-
Yeah.
Cheesable. You are in Group B.
Leading the front. All right.
All right. Now we're on to Group C. First player will be Drazo. Wow. Okay, Drazo. Totally not scripted. I swear.
Never. I mean, you've been in what? I think you've been. How many times have you been in Drazo's group in competitions? A few?
Me? I've been in his group like twice, I think.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous.
All right, Group D. Our first victim, contestant, is.
The price is death.
Oh, it's Martel. It's the Josh Wag.
Josh. I love Josh.
Josh is awesome. We just played games with him last night, so.
Yep.
He's probably not watching. He's probably sleeping.
For the best.
All right, back to Group A. 2nd
Mhm.
player in the Group A is going to be.
So, how do everyone tuning in? Hope you're enjoying your weekends.
It's Wade. Yes, that's
Wade,
right, Wade. Congratulations. You are the 2nd player in Group A.
Very good.
On to Group B. Our B player is.
I love this wheel.
It's pretty cool. It says it's ghouls. So ghouls, you're
Yeah.
low green ghouls.
Wow, that's as close to the line as you can get. Shout out to Green Ghouls.
Alright.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
I play with him quite a bit nowadays.
The 2nd player in Group C is gonna be. Hopefully, no one has like color
Let's see.
issue. Here.
I don't know why. I have a
Primary
feeling. I have
colors.
a gut feeling I'm just gonna end up in Group C. I don't know why. It's got groups. My name's got Group C written all over it.
All right, Link is in Group C.
I'm just
Group D,
happy
the
that
second
Link could
player.
make it. Link was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I was like, gotta do it, Brady.
Howdy.
A boot. A boot is going to be, and there should be 2 B's there, by the way. It's AHABBOOT.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that.
Fine.
It's all good. Back to Group A. Player number 3. It's pretty fun. And we have Felkdav. Felkdav, you are in Group A.
I love Falk Dev.
You say that, but
Oh, like he's great. He's like so if I'm like the Luke Skywalker of Dune, he's like the Jar Jar Binks.
you heard it
Well,
here
you're-
first,
okay,
everyone.
yeah.
The opinions voiced there do not necessarily reflect those that are occupied by the Hidden Assets team or anyone associated with the company. They are purely his thoughts, and we do not condone them.
Alright, we're spinning the wheel. Group B. 3rd player in Group B is going to be, looks like it's Shay. Che Guevara. Leading revolutions and capturing our hearts.
Love Shay. He's a man of no integrity, as you guys saw. All those cheats and take backs. Love it.
The comments made by this individual, not necessarily. Yeah.
Uh-oh. I'm in Group C?
You are indeed.
Right. Woohoo! Group C!
All right.
Congratulations, me!
Yeah, I offer them.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I have a feeling I will be joining. Nice, easy.
Andresa's group again.
Nice. 3 tournaments in a row.
What,
You're
is
enjoying
this-
this group is pretty ridiculous. So I'm coming along for the ride. I'm sure I'm in Group C. I just gut feeling.
That'll be fine.
Have we been in the same group before? I don't think so.
No, we haven't. No, we haven't. Oh, Alpha Nova, I'd like to play with him. He's, I play with him all the time, so there we go. I'm playing with him again.
Shout out to
Alpha
Alpha
Nova,
Nova.
Group D.
Shout out to Alpha Nova, my best friend online.
Yep. Hey. Spin the wheel.
Well, he takes my abuse, you know? Takes my abuse. Just wish he was
Someone
good
does.
too.
4th player in Group A is EV Bomb. I love the sound effects. Everything's coming through clear on the other side, right? Got that.
I can't hear anything, but I've got my stream
okay,
muted,
cool.
so you'll
Group
know.
B. 4th player in Group B is gonna be.
I don't know. I mean, it would be good. I'm sure I'm getting in Group C. I just feel it in my bones.
Is DS.
I would be happy to be wrong.
Congratulations to
Anyway.
DS. Group C. Join me in my group.
It is changing, Shane. It's changing about.
It's changing. Oh, it's Pickle Rick! Woo! Pickle Rick, welcome to Group C. Best group.
He's changed his name to Kuzach Haderach.
Oh, did he? Okay. Well, we'll fix that later. Alright, 4th player in Group D. It's the king, LSR.
LSR. Consider LSR one of my rivals. He's the king of Group B from the famed Group of Death.
Yeah, to get
right.
for it. The resident rules lawyer as well.
Yep, he's done a lot to keep us playing correctly, and we're grateful for that. All right, the 5th player in Group A is gonna be.
You're home at 4 a.m. from work, man. That's rough times, man. We're all
It's
expanding.
Luna.
Lunatic.
All right, Group B. Our 5th player for Group B is gonna be. Oh, nope, you're not my group. You're in B, BlackShadow.
What a shame. You guys are gonna have to meet each other in the
finals.
first two stages.
Yeah, of course. That's right. Someone's got to fill up Group B, so I guess it'll be me. Someone's got to make the numbers up.
Alright, joining Drazo and myself in Group C, it is.
I'm surprised I was playing something to have a pint at 4 a.m. Was it like spoons? Or something?
West. It is West.
Captain
I don't
West.
think I played with West before.
Oh,
I've played
okay,
West a couple of
so-
times, not for a while though.
Oh, Captain West. Oh, Captain West. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have played with Captain West before. Never mind. We've got the shorthand for some of their names. Alright, Group D.
Not much left on the wheel.
Uh-oh, it's Lannister.
Lanny
D.
finds himself in Group D.
Woo.
Josh, Alpha, LSR. Once again, Lanny and LSR drawing the same
Oh
group.
man, this is
Once
fate.
again. Some things never change.
Group A. Our 6th contestant in Group A. It looks like it's going to be ... Also known as an ellipses, it's supposed to let you know that something else is coming. Group B. The 6th player in Group B is going to be...
Come on, who wants some easy points? Come on.
Patience. Patience is going to be in Group B.
Patience gets easy points.
Patience, we still got to meet up after that Toronto meetup.
Debacle in Toronto, yeah.
Alright, a 6-player. Is it 6-player in Group C? Yeah, 6-player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Joining me is GVX. Yeah, what's up? Let's see.
Watch out, man. He's got a silver tongue too.
All right. Group D. Joining Lannister, LSR, Alpha Nova, Haboot, and Josh. I don't want to be in your group. I'm so glad I'm not in your group. I don't think I've ever beaten Josh.
Every friggin' group is hard, man.
Is Zazaboo.
Zazaboo to add
You
in.
gonna play against half of Team Rocket?
Yep. It's a running joke.
Oh my god. Alright.
The other
Group
half
A.
team for Matea.
Joining Luna, EVV Bomb, Felk, Wade, and Holy Boss is Shaynonymous. Awesome. Alright, Shane, you're in Group A.
The man's gonna drink himself to victory.
And he'll win by doing it. We will go to Group B. Only have 7 left.
Yep.
Dinosaur 11 gonna be in Group B.
Ah, the dinosaur.
Oh wow.
The dinosaur joined. I've played a couple games with dinosaur. It's usually pretty entertaining. He's from my experience. He's happy to go out there and
he's fun.
throw caution to the wind, which is kind of like me, really. So they've generally been pretty fun games.
He and CJ are one of the only people who run competitive Memnon.
That's right. Yeah.
I mean,
trying.
someone's gonna do it.
Yeah.
There's gotta be someone.
Right.
There's only 3 that I know.
See.
It's like I used to quote run competitive pool unquote. Now I don't feel so bad.
Looks like we got Sneaker.
The sneaker is in.
Sneaker dead. Oh boy. Oh boy.
The inspiration for the name
Wow,
of the
this is probably rough.
This is why I was pretty sure I was only up in Group C, but as it turns out, I'm not. So that's good.
Drazo and Sneaker in the same group.
Group
I mean, if you,
D.
I'm just thinking, so if you got like groups of death, I guess it's like the group of like mass destruction.
Yeah. Shipping's going to Group D. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations.
The group of pain and misery. And last up.
All right, the last 4. Group
Badger's
A.
still there. Frank's still there. Heretic, and the Grizzlebuff.
Gristlepuff is going to Group A. Congratulations, Gristlepuff.
Alright, now
All
I don't.
Group B joining Cheesable, Lil Green Ghouls, Che Guevara, DS, BlackShadow, Patience, Dinosaur.
I don't know if I've
Who's it gonna be?
I don't know if I've got good records against any of them. Have I actually played Badger in a competitive game? I don't think I have.
All right, it's gonna be
Well,
Badger. Now
Gonna get my wish.
game.
Gonna get my wish against the.
I'm sad because I actually haven't played with Badger in a while. And I was hoping you'd get in my group.
You don't want to be with him.
I know he's so good. All right, it's either you got franked or Heretic. I'll take Heretic, please. No, I'm just kidding.
Let me just put you got franked in right now. There we go. Put it in nice and early.
It's gonna be franked. Well, congratulations, Frank.
Spinning. Already whacked it in. Which means that
Frank, you joined us, and that means Heretic. Woo! As in Group D. Congratulations, Heretic. You are in Group D. We spin the wheel just for the ceremony of it.
There we go. It's like you're throwing the balls out. You gotta get it. So
that's right. Well, let's take a look at our groups here. So we've got Group A. It's gonna be a crazy turn.
Let's go group by group here. I think they all deserve a bit of detail. So Group A first.
Group A. Yeah.
It's pretty competitive, I would say.
Yeah, it's nuts.
I mean, I imagine Felk will fancy his chances, I had to say. I mean, it's certainly tougher. Like, we've had these groups before where, like, you can usually eye out a couple you think would do well. Obviously, it's not as simple this case now. I think Felk would fancy himself getting out of the groups, however, regardless. You say it's going to be... You sure it's going to be top 2?
I think I'd be worried. I'd be worried about Holy Boss, Wade. I mean, Felk is really good, of course. Shane is... I mean, all these players are really good. Yeah. I mean, Holy Boss has been on a tear, so I'd be really worried about him. Just... His consistency is pretty amazing.
I'm liking...
Shane is just like, I mean, it's amazing that Shane can play in the conditions that he does play in. So I worry if we see him sober playing. Like, what will happen?
I don't know. I mean, all this Quiz at Haderach stuff, like these people are like in trances, right? They're not exactly sober on this dust
That's
stuff.
true,
So
I
maybe
guess.
Shane's worked it out. Maybe he's worked it out.
Yeah.
I'm really
All right.
liking Felk and Holy Bosses here, and Wade I see as a dark horse.
I'd love Wade to get through. Like I've enjoyed Wade. Wade, I think, had a fun tournament in the GPI. It was a tough group, though. To be fair, he was in. But I think from what I felt like he learned a lot over the course of it. So, yeah, definite dark horse for me, I think. But yeah, Felk seems like a good shout. But the problem is, if everyone thinks you're a good shout, you might get targeted. Like people will do this in these competitions. So,
And
it's the Lannister effect, right?
actually, this is why I like this tournament. This is a lot more fair in this instance because everybody knows what they're doing. So even if you're like a favorite, you're not as likely to be targeted, supposedly.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Shane said pick players who aren't me to make it through.
I don't know. I mean, everyone has chances. I mean, there's been more notable names talking about, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, anything can happen. All right, let's take a look at Group B. Group B, we have Cheesable, Lil Green Ghouls, Che Guevara, DS, BlackShadow, Patience, Dinosaur, and Badger. Honestly, don't know who I can pick for this group. I think Cheesable's been very good lately. He's been playing a lot. Ghouls as well. I haven't seen Badger play in a little while. I think he's still playing though. Patience has kind of been out of it, but you can never count him out. Dinosaur is probably my dark horse for it to get through. I think he's a really good player, but you gotta watch him. He'll try to do weird stuff.
Yep.
You gotta watch him.
I'm actually quite glad that Dinosaur is not in my group because we play a very similar style, and he's highly combat game. It's just nightmare for both of us. Thank God I'm not in it.
I'm no one's dark horse. It makes me sad. I thought it'd be someone's dark horse at least.
I'll pick you. You're gonna be my to the end game.
Oh, thank
ride
you.
Or die.
Thank you. I mean, I don't get to play as much, especially the past few weeks. I haven't much of a chance, but like you guys know, like I'm willing to just throw caution in the wind and do weird shit. Like I'm prepared. If I think it makes sense, like I will do unusual stuff, and I like to think that kind of keeps people on their toes and makes it a bit hard to kind of know. Obviously, there's times you just spam out the same thing and it'll work, but like, I'm happy to roll the punches and just, that's my edge. That's what I feel my edge is. Although it's like they're all tough groups. I don't expect to make it out of this, but I mean, I'm yet officially to make it out of a group in a competition. So through one reason or another, it'd be nice to start this one. I wouldn't expect it, but who knows? Like I might go pretty unassuming. They're all beating the hell out of each other, and you just pick up some reliable. You pick up a place here and there, and you never know.
Look,
but
anyone can win a game of Dune Imperium. Sometimes the luck has to break your way, and other times it just doesn't. So and it happens all the time. We'll see. All these players are very good.
Yeah. And if me or you, CJ, don't win one of these tournaments, like the credibility of Hidden Assets is on the line. We need to win one of these events.
Yeah, no. I already told the Lannister that I don't care. I told him I'm just sitting because he wants me in the tournament as opposed to like,
this guy.
I don't care.
I think Lanny was just after an easy group, but
we didn't rig it well enough then.
So who do you think makes out B quickly then?
I would say Cheese and Badger, in my opinion. Those are my
Cheese and Badger.
Yep.
Maybe Ghouls.
Yeah, Ghouls too. But I really like Badger on this case because he's.
I don't know, but I mean, Patience has shown like really good capability in groups though. Like he's been really resourceful, like in the group stages. The knockout record's not been so good, unfortunately, but in the he's been really solid in the groups.
I think the thing I think Badger and I have over most people is reps. So like, where we may lack in other areas, we have like tons of experience.
Yeah.
I'm putting.
I mean, Lannister's meant to be doing work. But,
actually, I don't know if he is anymore. Did you get a job again?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, congrats! All right, that's good. It always sucks to be looking for a job.
There's something involved in not having to leave the PC.
Yeah.
Anyways, Group C.
Group C. All right, Drazo, Link, me, Pickle Rick, Captain West, GVX, Sneaker, and You Got Framed.
This is tough. Like, pick I think so many people could win this group. Like this is There's gonna be some horror games here. Like, I mean, it's tough.
I think if there is a group of death, this is the one. Like,
yeah.
This is the most disgusting one. We got like the top 5, 6 players in the ranked group here, like Drazo, Link, Sneaker, Frank. Oh my god, this GVX.
It's a pretty. I mean, not to be. I mean, CJ does have a habit of finding a way into funky groups, but
I do. It'll be fine.
But regardless, yeah, this is a tough game. Obviously, yeah, we got former champions here, finalists, very resourceful players. I mean, you know, it's tough. Picking 2 here, it's I don't know. It's really tough. This is a very, very tough group to call. Who would go top 2? It's hard to bet against Drazo, but the problem is there's a reputation now of that, and players will obviously be acknowledging of that. It's kind of funky. I don't know. It's tough. I mean, Drazo, like, he won the Imperium Cup and he tried his damnedest to win the GPIs as well. So it's really hard to not think he's going to be at least within a shout of qualifying. But you know, you got to have a bad run of games eventually. Maybe this might be how it happens. So.
So wait, is Eric not in this in the tournament? He's not in the tournament, right? No.
Who?
The guy. What is his name? The guy who he like won 7 in a row or 8 in a row.
Oh, from the GPI. The GPI.
Is his name Eric?
Maybe he was. Yeah, no, I don't think he's in this one for whatever reason.
Yeah, we should have gotten him. We should have.
I don't think
There's
I saw him
by this game. No.
I don't think I saw him around in emo all that much. And
oh, okay.
I see.
He's busy or something.
Yeah, I mean, people have these things, guys. But yeah, Group C is tough. I mean, if I have to put names, I suppose I have to go with Drazo. And I
got GVX here. I think Frank and GVX and Sneaker are my top 3 in this group.
I don't know. I think Frank for me. I don't know. It's tough. Like, GVX is a good player. It's difficult for me because I've played GVX a few times. I've got a surprisingly decent record against him, I think. But Link's like really solid. If he just gets off and running and just becomes basically just you can't get involved with him and just deck builds. Like, it's pretty tough. It's pretty efficient.
Well, you're not in this group, so.
No, I know that. Yeah, it's a tough one. You could go loads of different people here.
Yeah,
but,
there isn't a wrong pick. I'd go with Sneaker, Link, Drazo. Sorry, Frank.
I mean, Sneaker's top of Elo, right?
He's a really good player. He's like every one of the great players combined. Drazo's silver tongue, Frank's lack of integrity, Link's emotional IQ is amazing. Yeah.
I mean, I guess the way I look at CJ, it's a nice free swing for you, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna
nothing to lose.
Well, I told him I was just gonna do this for fun anyway. So now I'm really doing it for fun.
No
expectations.
You will have.
In a weird
CJ,
way,
you will be immortalized if you win with Memnon in this group.
It would be immortalized. That is what you play for. But I mean, the thing is, when you've got no pressure on you, like, you could just freeze the shoulders, doesn't it? And you can just kind of play however, you know, expectations. Whereas people are expected to like win games and win groups, like that brings some pressure on it. So see how we go.
All right, Group D. We have Josh. We have Habut. We have Alpha Nova, LSR, Lannister, Zazabu, I Need Suffering, and Heretic D.
So it's a fascinating little group. This now, I mean, I suppose we'll start with our co-host here, who, you know, like, at some point you've got to have like a deep run in a competition, right? Like, it's kind of like I joke about it, but I legitimately mean it. Like, you know, like, people enjoy watching you play. But like,
he's so free. Sneaker said, "I hate you. Get out of here."
Yeah, ban him. But I mean, like, honestly, like, you know, like, the groups have gone well. The knockouts haven't quite as much. That's just the way it's gone sometimes. So eventually, you gotta have a deep run. Maybe this is the one. But this is a brutal group. I mean, you've got Zazabu, who's a former ELO topper. LSR, obviously, highly accomplished. You got finalists here. I mean, it's. I would argue, though, I think out of all the groups, this is probably, I think, the most balanced out of the lot, I guess, if that makes any sense. Like, I think all these games are going to be pretty much free-for-alls. It's hard to really call favourites for any particular game that's going to be set up here. I think almost anyone could win this group, legitimately.
I think I've got I think for this group, I'm picking Alpha and Josh. So I think Alpha Nova plays really really well under pressure. He's always very consistent too. He's gotten a lot better, and I have had a lot of trouble with him lately. So, and I think Josh is just a beast. Like he won his first Conley yesterday, which has got to be good for the
with the field,
for the feels and emotions.
Tough. I mean, I got to back LSR. I think LSR. I think there's just resource there, and like from my experience, LSR just doesn't understand how to give up in a game. Just keeps going. I mean, you need that in something like this because you're gonna get into some pretty gnarly spots and some really awful stuff. So I think it's LSR to win. And like it's a slightly biased emotional pick, but we do want to see Lanny get through. It's his comp. He's set up. I mean, I don't know if you back yourself to get through.
It's hard to say. I have I think a 1-1 record against LSR, 2-2 record against Josh in competition, so it's pretty hard. Heretic, I would say, is actually one of my toughest matchups. Heretic, I was much stronger in Ix than him, but I think he pretty much has my number. Yeah. I see Heretic being top. Reason being, he is so good, he can, in competition, beat Frank with Memnon. That's got his name something.
I assume we have video proof of this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it is good. Very good. But it's definitely a lot of good ones. Like Zazul, like obviously came in like with decent rep for the GPI. I haven't seen much of Zazul playing Immortality, admittedly. But obviously in Rise of X they were very, very dangerous.
Yep, he was definitely a very dangerous competitor. I didn't see him much in Immortality, but he started pulling a lot of reps like last 3-4 weeks. So yeah, he definitely picked. I mean, rise in the charts is also ability. So
I haven't played too much with I Need Suffering.
Oh, that's Vegeta.
Oh, it's Vegeta. Okay,
yeah,
change his name. All right, it's Vegeta. I play with Vegeta. Never mind.
Yep.
Change it to Vegeta. I don't know who I Need Suffering is.
I think it's
that's his like Salter name.
He keeps changing his name. Yeah, so.
He's got like 5 or 6 different aliases.
Some people do. It's a bit complicated. So
yeah,
can never count out Heretic D. Heretic D, very good player. Did very well in the GPI. I mean, jeez, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna tell you that it'll be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be a blast. Like I said, like you look at any of these groups, there's no free group. It's gonna be clawing for the inches and the feet.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, you say that. I mean, I'm way overdue for some competition success. So it ain't coming in any other competition at the moment. So nah.
I'm a little jealous you get to play with Patience. I haven't played with him in a
while. Yeah. Oh god, my voice completely went there. That was hideous. Wow. That was brutal. Yeah, it'd be cool to play Patience. I've not played a whole lot with him, especially not lately. Obviously, was not in the same group in the GPIs, but I've enjoyed Patience Company. Patience, of course, has helped out in previous competitions as well, with admin and bits and pieces on the side. He's helped out with our draws too, so it'd be nice to play some games along with him. Obviously, pretty tough, pretty fierce. He when you come from the freaking what's it called background. What's that?
TI4.
Yeah, the Twilight Imperium world and like the years of experience he's got on that, like nothing ever phases you. Like you've played that game for years, you've seen everything, and then some. So that will fair some fair here. And then we've seen that in the competitions. Like it's just anything can happen, but like he tends to be prepared for most things, and I think that's definitely an advantage. So, but it'd be cool to give him some games.
Absolutely. All right, shall we end it here then? I know everyone wants to get their day going.
Yeah, definitely. We should probably mention we'll I imagine we'll attempt to try and cover some of these games.
Yeah, we will.
That'll be good. Obviously, we do have the next big competition, which has been slightly put back, which has actually allowed a spot for the Salt Throne tournament to commence and get underway. And yeah, we'll try and cover some of these games as we go. We'll get the groups organized. It's been done via our Discord over on Hidden Assets. So everything will get organized via there, and then we'll get this document finalized as well. And then everything can rock and roll basically. And then yeah, we'll cover what we can for this tournament, which will be a bit nice prep for the next big comp with the second Imperium Cup.
Let me. I'll ask Shane's question to you, Lannister. Is it 5-3-2-1 for points for first, second, third, fourth?
Yeah.
Yeah, the group stages will be as per the knockouts are a little different, I think.
Okay, cool. You know what I'm most excited about? I'm most excited about making the intro graphic for this tournament. I have a good time making those. So I'm very excited.
How many shakers are you planning to have on screen at once?
I don't know. I'm thinking about some interesting sound effects. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Should be good. It'll be nice as well to get doing so. Like, we haven't commentated on any games, obviously, since the finals, the GPI, which was like it's like nearly 2 months ago now. Can you believe that?
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Absolutely frightening. Let's try not to think about that. And we can do the practice anyways. Get ready for the next Imperium Cup. So yeah, it should be a blast. And if I win a game, awesome. I'll be happy with that.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this, and good luck to Felk. Hope you get out of the group stages, because I don't want Sneaker riding on you all day long about that, not making out of group stages like the last tournament. So
well, I'm just gonna try to do better than the GPI. I did not practice at all for the GPI.
It was not your best competition. I'm sure you'll do.
You're gonna shine here, Memnon,
Maybe.
reigning champ.
I don't know if I'm gonna play Memnon. I don't know. We'll see.
You'll play it as you say. If he shows up, you can.
If he shows up, I will. Yeah.
All right.
I still say, like, I see occasionally boards. I think, well, actually wouldn't be too bad here. It's just that I would always pick someone else first. But
That's fair.
sometimes weird stuff gets thrown at you. So
people do things a little bit, strange.
Yeah, and I imagine there'll be some strange stuff we'll see in this competition. People kind of trying to feel they've got to go outside the comfort zone to kind of like throw people off. Be interested to see whether that works or just playing kind of just solid sound strategic Doom will be the way forward. We shall see.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Thanks, guys.
All right, guys.